Welcome, family members. Thank you for coming to listen to my final speech. Imagine you're at a family function, the 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and everyone's outside, swimming, having a good time. Your child, little Johnny, he's out there having a good time too. He's about 5 years old. Everyone comes inside, all the adults. Children stay outside to have fun. The adults come inside to, chit-chat, catch up on what's been happening so far in the year. Well, all the kids come inside because it's time to leave. Well, all of them come inside except little Johnny. Where's little Johnny? You thought you had him, your spouse thought they had him, or that you had them. It's confusion. You search the entire house, but you can't find him. Then you go outside. It's the worst sight any parent should have to see. Your child floating lifeless in the pool while everyone was inside. Your spouse jumps in, pulls out little Johnny, starts CPR, starts trying first aid. Fire, EMS, police, everyone shows up. But it's too late. Little Johnny dies. This is an unfortunate reality that many parents in the state of Florida have felt. And it shouldn't happen, unfortunately. But it does. In 2013, the Florida Department of Health found and was published by Marilyn Meyer in her web article that the Florida Department of Health found that during 2013 there were 7.54 deaths per 100,000, which is simply unacceptable. To prevent accidental drownings, there are 4 steps that parents can take. Installing child locks on doors and safety catches on doors. Install safety fences around pools. And provide swimming lessons for children along with safety instructions. And finally, install alarms that alert parents to an object that has fallen into the pool. The first step is the safety locks. Relatively cheap, relatively simple to put on. Some models are simple. They open up kind of like an Easter egg, a plastic Easter egg on Easter Sunday. They open up attached to the door handle and slide around until you get a good grip on it and can open the door. Very difficult for children to open. They're relatively easy to find. Prices range between $2.51 to high-end locks that cost about $12.57 at the local Walmart. And installing these locks are very efficient. And unfortunately, maybe if they had been used, the article that Millard Ivy's published on the web wouldn't have happened. Maybe the little girl Harmony Vang, who drowned last year in 2015, maybe she wouldn't have drowned. Maybe she'd still be alive today. The second strategy is installing fences around pools, whether they be screen fabric fences that are relatively cheap to chain link fences from Home Depot that can be pretty pricey. In a web article from the Center of Disease Control titled "Stay Safe in and Around Pools," the CDC found that installing fences is a very efficient way to prevent children from getting to pool areas without adult supervision. Concurring with this article was a web magazine called Working Mother. I could not find an author, but the author described that, also concurred that gates in and around pools, fences can reduce accidental drownings. Amazon offers screen fences for the pool side. The third strategy is providing children with lessons for for swimming and safety instruction. There are different programs around all the counties in Florida, similar to the one described in an article from News Base from Polk State that discussed the Water Smart program by the Palm Beach County, which gave lessons to children and also gave vouchers for low-income families so they can put their children in these programs to possibly save their life one day. The final strategy is installing alarms on pools. Sounds a little overboard, but I'm sure it will work. Let's say you have all the other steps in place. You have door locks that prevent children from getting outside unsupervised. You have a safety fence around the pool to keep little Johnny from wandering off. You've provided little Johnny with swim lessons. He's not the best swimmer, but he's not horrible at it. And you also have an alarm. With the alarm, let's say little Johnny somehow manages to sneak out past the door. You, your husband, your wife, whatever have you, left the door open. Little Johnny sneaks out. Manages to get through the gate. Goes headfirst into the deep end and starts drowning. Well, with the alarm installed, you can hear the alarm and react in time to save little Johnny. And Amazon offers multiple models ranging from $21 to $178. In conclusion, following these 4 steps, installing child locks to keep children from wandering outside unsupervised, installing fences around pool sides so they can't get near the pool without having an adult there, providing children with swim lessons so they can know the basics to swim and what to do and what not to do around the pool, and finally installing an alarm. All these strategies combined can help prevent childhood drownings. So I leave you with this, and I ask, what will you do to protect your children? Thank you.